Lee Walker in the light suit. Billy Wright and the glasses just touching his face on the right of your screen. Frank Worthington, number 10, waiting to lead his side out, the Tranmere Strollers. Jasper Garrett on the right-hand side. He arrived very late at Wembley Stadium. There were some doubts to whether he'd actually make it for this charity game, but he's here with bells on. Stan Baldwin behind Frank Worthington on the left-hand side. When I asked him when he was at Wembley last, he said last week. I came here to buy a bed, he said. He was referring to down the road to a bedding shop. Always has the ready gags and the funny one-liners. In fact, played for Tranmere Rovers in the 1960s. Well, they've come from all sectors of the media, television and the theatre to entertain the crowd prior to this Leyland final. It's a celebrities meeting of the Tranmere Strollers and the Birmingham Blues, and the important bit to raise money for the Variety Club of Great Britain, which give thousands of pounds every year to underprivileged children. It's the Tranmere Strollers in the white. They've come from all sections of the media, television and the theatre to entertain the crowd prior to this Leyland final. The celebrities meeting then are the Tranmere Strollers and the Birmingham Blues, and the important bit to raise money for the Variety Club of Great Britain, which gives thousands of pounds every year to underprivileged children. There's Hale and Pace, the management, currently writing for a new television series which begins in June. They were here last month for the celebrity game prior to the Zenith Data final. Andy Gray, whose last appearance on this pitch was in the 1985 FA Cup final between Everton and Manchester United. Now, of course, the Sky Sports commentator. Frank Worthington, who's played for so many Football League clubs and still an enduring figure on any football field. Teams being introduced to the crowd, which are pouring into Wembley Stadium prior to the Leyland final. Gary Wilmot, brief shot of him, an Arsenal fan. He'll have been happy this season with his team having won the Football League Championship. There's Richard Keys, presenter of Sky Sports. We normally see him with a collar and tie on. Well, he's swapped that today for a white jersey of the Tranmere Strollers. And Richard, incidentally, used to live and work on Merseyside, so very much at home in the Tranmere kit. So it's going to be 15 minutes each way. The referee, very famous figure from not so long ago, Pat Partridge. And we're underway with the Tranmere Strollers in possession. Fancy stuff, Andy Gray. Finding John May. Picked up there by Gordon Taylor. Norman Pace. And it's Nino Ferretto on the far side. Can't keep it in play, the children's ITV presenter. Bristol Rovers fan, he says. Gary Wilmot, neat sidestep that, wasn't it? Gets it wide, that's a splendid ball. Picks out Carl Howman. Howman looks up, measures the cross, finds Frank Worthington. Frankie's up to his old tricks again. Andy Gray, Frank Worthington, who scored here last year. But it's turned back. Frank Worthington is already enjoying himself here at Wembley. Howman again, into the space for Gary Wilmot. Wilmot, who says he's trying to grow a beard at the moment, and it's headed out by Carl Gallimore, a Today newspaper reader. They've arranged the competition to allow one or two of their readers to enjoy this unique occasion. There's Carl Gallimore. What a day for him. He'll remember this afternoon. So a corner to the Tranmere Strollers in white. Remember, 15 minutes each way. Oh, a mistake, which is eventually cleared by Bob Latchford. There's Bob Latchford, who hasn't played a competitive game now for 3.5 years. Once the man who led the Everton attack. Andy Gray there with the corner for Tranmere Strollers. Into Stan Boardman. Used to play for Tranmere Rovers. Richard Keys. Oh, he scored. We'll never hear the end of that one. But Richard Keys has given the Tranmere Strollers the lead, and a big grin on his face too. Great little turn by Richard Keys. I daren't say he was lucky, otherwise he'll not talk to me for ages. And able to clear it off the line and from the reverse angle. It's Peter Lowndes who was unable to clear it off the line, and it's the Tranmere Strollers with a 1-0 advantage. Frank Worthington's at it again with his skills. A little bit of juggling on the ball. And here's Stan Boardman. Finds John May. Colin now with a cross. Jody Hawkes just can't control it. Could come through to John May again. There's Colin, Charlton Athletic fan. Last competitive match was 2 years ago. He's about to start a new comedy series for the BBC. He says he starts filming in February. Colin Davies, the Today reader, finds Richard Keys, whose goal separates the two teams. In this celebrity match, here's Frank Worthington. Stan Boardman. A free shot at goal, but he got underneath it. Now, he told me quite a tale about an hour ago. He missed the FA Amateur Cup final here in 1967 because he had a rather important date that day. He got married. Here's Bob Latchford. Knocked off the ball by John May, who played here last year. Peter Lowndes, whose desperate attempt to clear that shot by Richard Keys off the line didn't quite pay off, and that's why the Tranmere Strollers are one ahead. Here's Gordon Taylor for the Birmingham Blues. Sprays it wide, looking for Jeff Stevenson, but intercepted by Jody Hawkes. Frank Worthington shows him how to do it. Carl Howman, he's had a lot of space on that right-hand side. Keys calling for the ball. Oh, might come to Andy Gray. Oh, he criticises professional players for doing that. I wonder if he'll be as hard on himself. I don't think so. There's Jasper Carrott itching to get on to the field. Such a keen Birmingham City fan, of course. Back on the field, Stan Boardman. Boardman's going all the way, and he scored. Well, he might have missed the FA Amateur Cup final in '67, but I imagine that could have made up for it. And he's now kissing the referee, Pat Partridge. I'm not sure he's going to be allowed to do that. Well, Stan Boardman had a free run at goal here. Just drifted inside Cole Gallimore.